So on today's routes and rides, we start off in the village of Camella and take the TF21 up into La Escalona, follow that all the way to the first stop that we take, which is La Paz, a small biker joint that's up just after Vila Flor, where you can find cake, coffee and plenty of bikes to take a look at. Continuing the journey, we continue up on the TF21 all the way to the summit of the volcano, where we then take the left turn for Mt.Teide, which is the TF38, which will take us all the way down into Tenerife, heading down, picking up onto the TF82 at Chio. Once we've got that road into Chio, we're going to carry on all the way down, pick up on the TF1 and down into Playa San Juan. So we've just come down over Teide, down into what I call Boca Negra, through the lava fields, and then we've come now, we're going to stop in a small town here called Playa San Juan. So you'll see on the route that we've just done where Playa San Juan is. Playa San Juan, small fishing village, very Spanish, but a good mix of culture down here. There's a Mexican restaurant down here in the square that I use. It's well worth coming down and trying. Even if you're not out biking, you might just simply be out out in the car or looking for something to do whilst you're over here on holiday. But it's well worth coming down. The village is lovely, people are lovely. It's not too full, although it still can be quite difficult for parking, and as always it's better to find an adequate parking spot before leaving the car anywhere or the bike anywhere. Whenever you're looking to park or leave a vehicle, it's always worth remembering that you have to make sure that you park in the right space. We're just going to head down to the Mexican, and then from here we'll have a look at the food. So down in the square here in San Juan, got a bit of a kids play area and whatnot, and there's some nice little bars here, but the two main places that I recommend down here are this bakery, which is absolutely incredible when you come down, and this Mexican restaurant. Now this Mexican restaurant is more street food than it is kind of in-depth Mexican, but it's well worth coming down and having a look. Let's have a quick look. They usually got the menu inside. We're just going to have a quick look at the menu. It's usually on the wall, and you can see nice little Mexican restaurant. Food is first class. We'll show you some pictures, and we'll get back on the bike and take it from there. So that's it. As you can see behind me, just leave the Mexican. We're going to get back onto the bikes and take our way. Now there's two ways you can go from San Juan. You could go back up to the motorway, which is going to take you to the fast road, which is a connection road, which will go up onto the new TF1, and you can head straight down into Adegi. Spelled A-D-E-G-E. Most people pronounce that A-D-G. It's actually Adegi. And then you can hook up back to your main areas, or you can take the road that we're going to take now, which is the old road, which is going to take us all the way through down past the Obama Hotel. We're going to continue down through. We will connect onto the motorway just after Arona, and it's a much nicer road. It's quiet now because they changed they put the new motorway in, so everybody changed and started to use that motorway over there. So it's a much quieter road and it's much nicer. So stuff with Mexican, back on the bike, let's get going. So leaving Playa San Juan on the TF47, we head back onto the main road, following it all the way through Arona onto the TF1, where we head for Los Cristianos. Follow the signs for the port, and that will take you straight down into the heart of Los Cristianos, where you can park safely. So as you can see behind me, you're in Los Cristianos now. We've followed the road down. You follow the road into Los Cris, head for the port, and you'll always find parking down in the port of Los Cristianos. It is a little bit more expensive, but at least you know your bikes or your vehicles are safe. This is now the heart of Los Cristianos that we're walking into. So we started off in La Camella, we headed up to Mt.Teide, we then headed down into Cherney, all the way down into Playa San Juan, where we've just been, and then we followed the old road back, picked up on the motorway, and headed down into Los Cristianos. We're going to finish the trip here. As you can see, we're just coming into the beach areas. We've got plenty of restaurants, lots of things to do. This is one of the nicest areas, I believe, in the south of Tenerife. So if you're down and you're traveling, it's well worth taking a trip down here. Nice and busy on the beaches today. Reason for that mainly is it's Canarian Day today. So we've got a lot of Spanish off. A lot of the Canarians take advantage of those bank holidays, as we do in the UK. So we'll leave it there. That's the end of this route and ride. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.